3 things happened that day, 4 counting the rainstorm, though rain doesn't just happen on the high, dry plains. Rain comes or it doesn't, and men thrive or go broke according to the rain. But a boy gets his first long pants only once. There is a first time you see the mountains, and only a few times in your life do you meet a strange man who says things you will always remember. We were moving, my mother and I, to join my father in a new, strange town where he had bought a weekly newspaper. Flagler was only a little over 100 miles south of Brush, but to get there we had to travel more than twice that distance on 2 sides of a huge triangle, first to Denver on the Burlington train, then back to Flagler on a Rock Island train, with several hours' wait in Denver between trains. And although we had lived in Colorado 5 years, neither mother nor I had ever seen Denver. We were to catch the mid-morning train out of Brush. The household goods had been packed and shipped, and we had spent the night with friends. At the last minute, just as we were about to board the train, an argument arose about my dog, Fritz. The station agent had said Fritz could travel in the baggage car with only a leash and an express tag. But the train man in the baggage car insisted that all dogs must be muzzled. Finally, the conductor, impatient at the delay, settled it. "Get that dog on board," he ordered. "If he bites you, bite him back. We can't wait all day." So Fritz was taken in the baggage car, we settled ourselves in a coach, and we were off. But I was too worried about Fritz and too excited to pay much attention to details of the trip to Denver. When we arrived in the Union Station, I wanted to go to the baggage room and see if Fritz was all right, but Mother said no, it would just start the argument all over again. So we checked our valises and went out for our first look at Denver. We went out into 17th Street, through the big iron grillwork arch that bridged the street and held high its legend, "Welcome." Up 17th Street, as far as I could see, lay Denver, a maze of clanging trolley cars, clattering horse-drawn drays, crowds of people on the sidewalks. The street was lined with a bazaar of shops, cafes, and warehouses. I vaguely remembered Lincoln and Omaha back in Nebraska, but Denver was nothing like either of them. Denver roared and clanged with a wholly different air, an air of ranches and mines and sawmills and energetic business. It was several years before I saw the new, beautiful, expensive Denver that lay beyond that cheap, run-down railroad station area of tourist traps and laborers' supplies. That day, the first time I saw it, it was a wonderful, almost incredibly busy place.